I'm going to show you guys many varieties on how to build these vehicles. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Humvee first. This one, I don't really like the look of because it kind of curves in the back. I much prefer this one. This is another variant where a 2x4 flat covers up the windshield, and I like that. So let's get started. Now this is an extremely easy thing to build. A lot of the vintage models used to be built like this because it was good for kids and easy to build. Nowadays they've come out with many other parts that you can use instead of these ones, and many different ways to connect parts, so they don't really use this way. The first thing I want to say first is I want to thank FBI 1125. He's a good friend of mine, and he sent me 30 vintage wheels for my tutorials, and I traded him a couple of Stormtroopers for him. And it was a very good trade, in my opinion. Okay, so here is the part list that we're going to need. You're going to need one base, two wheels. Oh, the base is 4x8. And then you're going to need either 4 of these or 2 of these. Either one. I'm going to be using a combination of both. You're going to need 3 2x4 whole bricks, 3 2x4 flats, and 2 of these. I'm not sure what these are called. Ramps. Okay, let's get started. Oh, and I just want to tell you guys, instead of using these vintage wheels, if you don't have any, just an average pair of wheels with an axle will work, as long as you have a couple other either 1x2s or a 2x2 on it. Anyway, I'm going to be using these. Okay, so first thing we're going to need to do is put these ramps on. That makes the windshield. Now we're going to want to get some 2x4s, 2 of them, and stick them right on the back, like this. Now we're going to use these. This is optional, but I choose to do it. Now, if you want to do it the other way, then you just put them so that the back is curved and push it on, and then put one of them on the front and one like this on the other side. But I like it hanging over, so I'm going to just put them on the back, average with the big, strong turn in the back or point, and cover up the windshield like that. So now for the bottom, we're going to need to put one 2x2 or 2x4. Now there's many varieties to building this, as long as it's around the right shape. Like, you can use these instead of using one of these, or anything like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this in front of the wheel. Oh yeah, I didn't show you. You need to put the wheels on the sides of the 2x4, and then put a piece on the front and the back. This is where our 1x2s or our large 1x4 goes. Okay, so that's a Hummer. Now, as I said before, there's varieties. That's the Hummer. Now I am going to keep up and build the rocket launcher. Now this is adjustable in the back. This one, not everyone might be able to build because there's a specialty piece, which isn't that hard to find, but still. And so I'm just going to quickly pull this apart. Okay, so I'm going to build this piece by piece. So the first piece is going to be this, which is the front. This is extremely easy. You just need a 2x4 flat, and then you get 2 ramp windshields, and then 2 1x2s. Okay, there's the front. Now we're going to put this onto the front of our cab. Now we're going to use 2 of these 2x4s and clip them right on to make kind of a hook that clips onto this back piece. Now, okay, that's another section. Now this back piece is extremely easy. All it is just a base that clips on, and then I decided to put these like this on that side. Sorry, that's a 2x4 that I put right there, and then I'm also going to put one right on the back. and then I'm going to use 2 of these little red flat studs. You can use any color of flat studs as long as they fit. There we go. Now we're going to need to put this specialty piece on. Oh, I put that on the wrong way. Like that. Now the next thing that we're going to build is going to be the rocket missile holder. And for this we're just going to need to have a 2x4, clip a red or any colored 2x2 on there, put two 1x2s on each side, and then stack it up again with another 2 1x2s, and then put a big 2x4 on top. Now we're going to want to connect that onto our piece that lifts it up and down. Now we're going to put the wheels on because that's fun. So we're going to use 2 of these upside down slanted pieces and put it right on the front to make it look kind of like an airport fire truck. There. Now we're going to put 1 pair of wheels on here. Now we're going to put a 2x4 and another 2 pairs of wheels on there. And then I'm just going to put these on because I didn't have another 2x4. I think I built that part wrong, but it still looks good. Next, we're going to build the torpedo rocket thing. It looks like I meant to make it a missile, but it looks kind of like a torpedo. Even though torpedoes go underwater. Lots of them. I'm not sure about all, but I think all of them do. Oh. There. So now the first thing we're going to do is take our, hold on, I'm just going to go through a part list. We're going to need 4 2x2 round cylinders and 1 lid. I know I didn't do a part list for this. Sorry I didn't, but then we're just going to want to clip all these onto each other to make 1 large cylinder with a big point on the end. There we go. Now we're going to build this small piece, which is just all you're going to need for this: a 2x2, 2x2 flat, and a 1x1 stud flat thing. Okay, so we're going to want to push this small stud right in the... Oh, I dropped it. One sec. Okay, I'm back. That was a pain in the rear, but I'm just gonna put this, you can either connect it to any of these, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna put it onto the one that I was going to before it fell. Okay, there. Now it's clipped right in the middle, and now we're just gonna want to put the other piece underneath, and then connect it right into the hole that it has under there. There's our torpedo. Or, sorry, not torpedo, missile. And it just fits in there like that, can go up, and then can launch. Okay, so that's it for part 1. Come back for part 2 to learn how to build a tank and a Chinook helicopter.